Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the TwoToTango broadcast.
The TwoToTango broadcast.
Exactly.
It's
Monday
the
night
only
talk show.
Broadcast brought to
The
you by
only
TwoToTango.
TwoToTango broadcast in the Houston area.
Well, now everyone knows where we live.
Oh, sorry.
God,
It's alright. There's only 3 million people in Houston. We're only the fourth largest city.
They might find us. Don't tell them my address. I don't even know your address. I know what street you live on.
Did I tell you that since they know that we live in Houston, spelled my name wrong?
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You just told me
on
about
my
what do they
pay
write?
sheet, Zach Giroux.
Zach Giroux.
Yeah.
I want to say that's on part of your handwriting.
Probably. But come on. No, all right, but my thing is if you have a human looking over it, come on, you're going to know.
It was AI.
I guess. Yeah. I guess so.
You just scan that shit.
But nonetheless, so that's true. No, but we post this to YouTube. We post this to YouTube, guys, Wednesday at 2 p.m. We didn't have it last time
Central American
because
time.
you didn't respond to me.
Didn't
I said
respond to you.
I said drop the video on YouTube so I can get updating.
I don't remember.
Whatever. It's all right. It's all good. We're here now. We are TwoToTango. I'm Renhaka.
And I'm Brisheezy.
You want to get up? You want to start up with the topics?
We can do that, sure.
All right. So of course we're gonna be starting out with our CS:GO news for the day.
For the week.
For the week. Sorry. After that, we're gonna be talking about esports as an Olympic sport. Sorry, that's cut off, guys. FCC has redefined the broadband definition. AMD's new Arctic Island GPUs. The Raspberry Pi 2. And finally, does that say thread of AI? Oh no, 0% professionality. Good God.
We got it. We're good.
Sorry, guys. The threat of AI, and specifically billionaires' thoughts on it. So you want to take us into some
Sure.
CS:GO news?
Let's do it. Hope that works.
Oh, we got a wrong-sized thing.
We gotta. Wait, it's okay.
All right,
All
just
right.
a crossfade right
Technical issues.
there. Yep, absolutely.
But we're still like 190%.
We're at 190. We're at 190. We can
Professionality.
keep on knocking it down.
Keep going
There's
down.
got to be a professionality meter on here. That's what
We're gonna make that.
My next
We're gonna
IRC.
make that. There
That's
we
my
go.
next IRC bot thing. Here we go. Wait. Run loop. Please fucking work.
It's done.
What can I say?
Anyway, we'll make that bot later.
Yep.
Back to what I was saying.
Back to what you were saying.
I wouldn't say anything yet, but
Nope.
now I'll say something.
Yep.
Talking about CS:GO news. First up, I want to talk about LDLC's recent
Buyout.
departure of their CS:GO team.
Right.
All right. So basically, players of the team decided to leave, and now they've joined
Gone over
under
to
the organization of
MVUS.
Envy. Yeah,
Is it
Envy.
MVUS or MVS?
I've always said MVS, but I think
like
it's-
MVS. That's a smart name.
That sounds cooler.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, so we have it was just crazy to me that we have LDLC, this team who's won the last two major tournaments.
Yep.
They won. Was it ESL or DreamHack Winter rather?
Yeah.
And then they won the MLG Aspen.
Yeah.
And
Thrilling game, except for map 3. Nonetheless.
Yeah.
We talked about it last time, guys.
yeah.
You'll get to watch the VOD sometime when we decide to put it up.
Anyway, so so basically from what I read, and there's no hard feelings at all.
Yep.
But we have LDLC basically getting their team outbidded. I guess they basically the team members received a great offer, and LDLC couldn't match it. So the team decided to depart, which is unfortunate because supposedly LDLC as an organization.
I'm sorry. I had to. Ladies and gentlemen, you've now seen the funny $ funny command. It's gone away now, but quoted green pencil
There
on
you
what
go.
she said about the professional meter, and it's pretty legit. Anyway, continue.
Supposedly LDLC's organization treated their team really well. There was a great environment.
Yeah.
But I think we see a lot with esports is that players don't get paid enough, in the realm of esports, and you have a community of people trying to make esports relevant to the general public and treat it as any other athlete.
Well, I mean, another thing is that I just don't think that they're that loyal necessarily, and I'm not saying that that's a bad thing.
You mean the sponsors aren't?
No. The teams,
like the players.
The players, yeah. I mean, well, I'm not sure about the contracts because I haven't seen any professional esports contracts, but
loyal in terms of what?
Well, in terms of hey, I started with this team. I'm gonna stick with this team.
Yeah.
Et cetera, et cetera. I mean, one of the two longest people that I know is Horvost. Horvost and Dindy are still in Navi and have been since I've been involved in esports.
Yeah.
But even some of their comrades, like Puppy and stuff, have moved on to other teams most recently. But, I mean, especially right after like major tournaments, you see a lot of shuffling around, more so than I think is good for the scene, honestly, just because...
well, I feel like there's a lot more shuffling in Dota
That's true.
Counter-Strike. I can't speak for League. I don't really know a lot about how the shuffle works for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the whole like maybe it's different in Dota than in Counter-Strike because I think like be it sponsors may change. I feel like a lot of team members try to stay together for the most part.
Yeah. Because it's who you know and you know how they work and how they play. That's true.
I didn't bring that up. Is that being able to being on a team isn't just about like having a team of like individually great players, just knowing how
we've seen that failed.
Yeah,
several times over.
It's knowing how your teammates are going to play together, or how knowing like how you play, knowing your roles, how your team works as a unit, as opposed to like we have 5 of the best players in the world who can't get a strat down or work together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, pretty much.
So shuffling around like that, like just individual players just like going everywhere and everything. I don't think it's a good thing, and it surprises me that those Dota teams can still be successful. You're successful to the point where no one has an advantage because everyone's doing it.
Well, it's real rough. Because like I said previously, Navi, they had shuffled around a lot recently, and for the first part of this year, and after the international last year, we saw them plummet to. What many consider to be a tier 2 or tier 1.5 team.
I heard about that.
And they went through a lot of shuffles and changing people. They said the Puppy left, Kuroki left. They picked up some new stuff. But nonetheless, they were able to come back. And most recently in the Dota 2 Asian Championships, they have shown a very strong showing. I believe day 1, this was from an interview, was that they started out and like everyone was kind of inputting on the draft and stuff like that. And so day 2, I can't remember one of the guys, but one of the guys said, "Hey, shut up! I'm gonna draft. We're gonna do this." And instantly, you see them just start winning again. They've made it into the top 8 of that, which is good. So they're in the winners bracket, which is something I like to see because, like I said, we haven't seen a lot from them for a while.
Because I heard they kind of gone off the radar in terms of like how successful the team was being at any level of tournament.
Pretty much, yeah. And then what's the other Team Tinker is another one where they just kind of they kind of have like a hodgepodge of team players, and they were kind of strong right like you said right after all the shuffles happened. Whenever they were more cohesive than the rest. You don't have to be the fastest, you just have to beat the bear. But now that everyone else has started to settle in, I think they've really fallen off a lot. So, it's whatever.
That's always unfortunate. But so, we have LDLC moving to Team NVS now. Which I think is good for the players, especially if, and nothing against LDLC, but from what it sounds like, NVS has more to offer to the players, which is always a good thing, especially when, you have people trying to make a, living off playing video games.
And that's another thing. If you need to move for money, I think that's as noble as a thing as we can get. Just for right now, because the money is so scarce. Though I will mention, I'm sparsing in some Dota news into the CSGO news.
There you go.
There isn't a lot because there's just one major tournament going on, so everyone's paying attention to that. There's no real spicy stuff like we'll see in CSGO in our next topic. But the Dota 2 Asian Championships, you might see this on the crawl, is up to, I believe, a $2.87 million prize pool for a third-party tournament.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So that, let me say it's put on by Perfect World, which is the Chinese publisher of Dota, but it's not Valve.
Yeah.
And not only that, but they only seeded in $200,000.
Oh, wow.
The
so
rest
is
of
community?
it is community funded.
Dang, dude,
yeah,
that's nice.
Absolutely. That brings it up.
Community funded how?
Through the compendium.
Oh, okay.
So they added a compendium in there. There's some real good stuff in there, real good items and stuff like that. But so they've gotten it up that far. That takes it to third place as far as right behind TI4 and TI3. It's quickly catching. I think like 100,000 more, and it's past TI3. But fourth place is the most recent Smite tournament.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How much did TI4 take in?
TI4 was around 10 million.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That was the big money maker.
That was a big one.
That's when everyone's eyes turned.
Well, that was the first time they used the compendium, correct?
No.
It was not?
No. The first time we used the compendium, was TI3. And so
just more to offer in the one for TI4.
Pretty much. Well, honestly, I mean TI3. You see,
or just more players in general.
Well, there's just more players and stuff like that, and TI3. Everyone's like, oh, okay, this is interesting. We'll try it out, right? Yeah. So into the tournament, everyone was like, wow, that was a really good idea, and I believe even League was looking at using it, but I think a lot of the League players were, hey, thanks for following Green Pencil, appreciate it. Oh my God, my graphics work. Thanks for following Fox Girl. Wait, is this actually working? Did you guys actually follow? I don't even know. We're just hoping you do.
I hope so.
Exactly.
It worked. You did it.
I did it.
You did it.
Thank God. Yes.
On stream high five.
Anyway,
we don't do that all. We don't even do that like
in
together.
person, right?
We don't even hang out really.
After,
so the only time we see each
after
other.
the stream is over,
we pack up and go home.
Ransack his room.
I go lay in bed. And he packs all stuff up.
Very a work relationship that we have here. Anyway, but what was I talking about?
Compendium, TI money.
Yeah. So the compendium. So then when it came to TI4, oh no, see there we got a problem now. I forgot it's not writing.
Is this gonna loop the whole time?
Yeah, it's gonna loop with whoever
followed during the stream.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Well,
you know what? I am on my way. Should I change it during the stream? No. You know what? That involves some programming. That involves some thinking. I just won't. Can I stop it? We won't have follows for today, guys. I'm so sorry. We will have it. Oh no! Oh, in-stream exceptions. Well, we gotta.
Oh, will we stop it?
The loops are gonna be messed up and everything.
Oh God.
It's not. This is not good. It's no bueno.
Oh God. How far down do our professionalities?
We're down to like 150 right now. We'll still keep on the IRC bot. All right. So we are not at 2% professionality level. This is not what's happening. This is not a Liam Neeson taken situation. It's not gonna work.
Oh, really?
Because you ain't an OP according to the eyes of the program.
Oh my God!
I told you it's how Twitch's IRC works. We'll go on. We'll discuss this for a little bit. Twitch IRC, because Twitch is such a high volume and expansive thing, the IRC doesn't send the user list to the user when they join a channel, and they don't send the OP list either. It waits I don't know, I've had it send it within 20 seconds. I've had it send it in 5 minutes.
Well, it worked whenever we were testing it out.
Yeah, no. It will go. It will go at some point. In chat, you will see two things that say @Renhaka has been verified as an OP and @TwoToTango has been verified as an OP.
Oh, so you just gotta wait then.
So you just gotta wait. Yeah. So you'll see that in a bit, and when that does, our funny command will be back up, and we'll be able to post some funny comments on stream. So guys, if you want to start discussing, it doesn't even have to be funny. If you have a a good question or something like that, you can pose it to us in the stream, and we'll take it and we'll answer it. I remember 2 streams ago, some guy asked about a gaming computer, if it was good or not.
So half an hour to explain a gaming computer, but it was all right.
We took that, dissected it, and it was pretty good. But anyway, what were we talking about before that?
CS:GO, TI4.
TI4.
We can move on if you'd like to.
Yeah, I forgot. We kind of delved down and we kind of dig ourselves back up.
Yeah. Anyway, going back toward sponsorships and stuff like that.
Yep.
Going back towards CS:GO news in general.
Mhm.
Next up on the list of topics is
Match fixing.
the match fixing, fiasco going on. Yeah, scandal going on right now. So we recently found out Team iBuyPower, our ex-team iBuyPower.
Right, not Team Power anymore.
They ended up throwing a game on purpose.
Yeah.
And basically resulted in a permaban from any Valve thing forever.
Right, and then a year
from
on
a few
ESCA.
players. Yeah, and then all like the third party, matchmaking people followed. So like a year on ECA.
Yeah.
I think Face It and like CEVO. I don't know, but like ESL said no when
Yeah.
So anyway,
Which is good. I like seeing those tournaments honor the decision. And
Yeah.
it's interesting to see Valve, as we said previously, it's interesting to see Valve step their foot out and say that.
which is odd because the only way this would work, because Valve doesn't host a CS:GO tournament. They said they're banned from anything Valve like Counter-Strike, Valve-related Counter-Strike tournaments and stuff like that.
Okay. Are they banned from matchmaking?
I don't think so.
Okay, that would be interesting. I feel like that would be a step too far.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Because that's,
either way, I feel like a permit like that wouldn't, is only there in order for other people to follow it,
Right.
Because there's no tournament yet, like, hosted by Valve or, at least not that I know of. And,
Right. Real quick to answer the question from Green Pencil, they threw it for the rares. How much was it worth? It was at least in the thousands.
It was more than that.
Yeah.
It was a good chunk of money.
Yeah.
It was a really good chunk, and it was split between the players on the team.
Well, plus one of the admins.
One of the admins.
Right?
It's a big thing.
It was a big scandal. Honestly,
basically.
it was.
So that happened, right? So recently, Team Epsilon, got rid of one of their members, or he quit, or he was gonna quit, and they ended up firing him. And, anyway, his name was GMX, right?
Yeah.
After that, I guess out of anger,
Mm-hmm.
he admitted that Epsilon had thrown a game a while back.
Yeah.
In which results in, Epsilon not being able to play anymore, at least until Valve makes a decision on it.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. So now we're seeing, another emerging scandal from the European scene, which I thought was pretty funny because I see a lot of people talking about, like, that would never happen.
American,
it's a North American thing. That would never happen in Europe, blah, blah, or, whatever.
It
now it's just
did,
popping up,
Yeah.
But I think it's super unfortunate that people have to, do that. Albeit
It's like we said, it's short-term gains.
Mhm.
Sure you get the rares, you get the cash, but when it comes down to it, you're hurting the scene as a whole in the long run.
Yeah.
And I mean, the year 2015 was looking to be a very good year for Counter-Strike,
especially with such the high rise in players over the last year.
Yep.
I can only imagine what we see like during this.
Yeah, a good MLG Aspen tournament.
Mm-hmm. Got to get all those COD fans brought in, but
nonetheless, we're getting it. Hopefully this isn't that big of a setback. There's all types of scandals in regular sports.
Yeah. But yeah, so GMX admitted to it. Then recently, another player on the team, forgive me, 1 second. Let me see if I can find it. FXY0. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but
Pixie Zero.
Pixie Zero. He also, or is it Foxio? I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
Foxy, I don't know what it is, but he released like a YouTube video of him like apologizing to everybody for throwing, and he was, he was like, "Oh, I hope you guys can really forgive me for this. I know it was awful, and I really regret it." And
Right.
blah blah, which I'm sure he really does, but I'm sure he's even more scared now because
Now that it's out.
But not now it's out, but it's already happened to one team, and they all got permabans.
Yeah.
Kind of like, I don't want to fuck this up, but in politics or like in the court of law, at least in America, we have a thing called stare decisis, but it's like Latin for the decision stands. So if you have one court case that's been decided and like another one similar to it pops up,
right,
it's going to be the same verdict,
right?
So,
with the same conditions, albeit.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say?
So what I'm saying is conditions are the same. Matches were
Yeah.
thrown.
So
And if Valve's investigating currently, if they find real evidence that it actually happened, other than them admitting that it did,
yeah.
these players can lose their careers. You know?
So do you think it's I haven't watched the program or I haven't watched the video personally, but do you think it's actually legitimately sorry, or is
sorry
it
I did it, or so I got caught?
Yeah.
I really think the players, like, even on iBuyPower, with the exception of like 2 of the players who are just complete assholes, but I won't say my name anyway.
No, I saw a video that one player had done where whenever like first things of match fixing came out, he goes, the text screenshots.
Yeah.
He was like, and people asked about him about it on his stream. He was like, "Well, what does it mean if someone has text as evidence? Like that's like nothing." And it's like, sorry, man. Like he looked so guilty when he was saying it.
No, I mean, a lot of players, I'm sure, like legit feel bad for actually doing it now.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, like I really shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
But granted, I don't think they would have felt the same if they wouldn't gotten caught. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, if you don't get caught, hey, I made out like a bandit, honestly.
Yeah. So I don't know. I see both. Like I'm sure they're upset they got caught, but resulting in getting caught is the regret of ever doing it.
Yeah.
But that being said, it's mostly because they got caught. But one thing I wanted to point out was, the guy GMX released a second statement saying that one of the players on Epsilon, Scream, did not know about the throw at all.
Did not know about it.
He didn't have any part in it. So
how was it with? Were there anyone on iBuyPower who?
Skadoodle. Skadoodle knew about the throw, but he didn't accept any of the trades.
Okay.
He didn't accept any of the.
What was his verdict?
He's not banned.
He's not banned.
No, because he didn't. He had no trade history. So, which is unfortunate because someone else, another player on iBuyPower, who goes by the name of Swag, started playing. I think he went pro CS player when he was 15. He's 18 now, and he's permabanned. And he released a statement talking about how he felt really, he's one of the younger players on the team.
Yeah.
And he felt like pressured to do it. And he's like wanting to fit in with his teammates and stuff because they're all like a lot older than he is. And he was like, yeah, Scoodle said no, and I really wish I would have said no with him instead of like trying to be cool, blah, blah. I felt kind of bad about that, but
I mean,
you did
it is what it is.
Yeah, but Scoodle didn't accept anything. And same thing with Scream. Apparently he did not know about the throw, which is, which is good for him.
Yeah.
That happened. But one thing I wanted to point out that that guy's name was Dick Lover. Sorry.
He's a follower.
Is he really?
Don't hate. He's a follower. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty confident.
Anyway, one Redditor.
Thank you, Dick Lover.
Let me see if I can find this real quick. I want to say his name just so I can give him credit. Hold on. User Python1Live.
Yep.
Pointing out that Scream has the worst luck of any athlete in the esports industry because he always goes through so much crap.
Yeah.
And if I scroll down a little bit, I can kind of see someone points out some stuff that happened. So when Scream first started playing, he had a super unique playstyle. He like doesn't spray, only one taps. But a while back, I don't know when, there was an update for CS:GO which changed the way the movement worked. And his big thing, he was what they call like an 80 player, so he moved back and forth really fast.
Yeah.
Made him really hard to hit, but he could like nail headshots easy. Like that's all he did was one taps,
Yeah.
And they nerfed the movement, and it kind of messed him up. So that was like the first thing in a long string of things that would happen that would like kind of like fuck him up,
Yeah.
Let me see. He got kicked by Titan. He got kicked off of Titan, and they got replaced with KQLY, who then got banned for hacking. The guy with that jump shot. On Dust 2, the USP.
With the USP?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was funny.
He replaced him, then he was a hacker, right?
Yeah.
And then
man, some of the hacks that they come up with.
And then
for
his
CS:GO
other teammate SF
Yeah.
also got banned.
Yeah.
And now he's caught up in the scandal that he didn't even know about.
Yeah.
So, like
hey, at least he's
And
if
also he
he's
ended up
managed to stay clean through all that stuff.
He
props to him.
actually really is one of my favorite players and one of my favorite streamers to watch.
Yeah.
I like his stream first off because he has a webcam on his face, like a face cam.
Face cam
as
like
well.
This, like this face cam.
It's like off the side.
Off the
He
side.
has like a face cam, but he also has a cam on his mouse.
Oh, so you can see the APM. That's how the StarCraft players do it. They put it down and you can see their actions per minute. And they're like,
Yeah,
but so we don't have that here on TwoToTango.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, we don't do that here. We don't have any mice. We don't have.
Yeah,
but
right.
no, I like him as a person
Mhm.
and his stream, his play style. You know, he's a really cool guy, and not that I know him personally, but from what I've seen, he didn't seem like an asshole or anything.
Yeah.
So you know, I'm glad
There's some asshole streamers.
I'm glad he managed to stay through it. What do you about to say?
No, I was just thinking about. I saw someone post on Reddit today on our Dota 2. Real quick, stream interaction. What's up? It's me, 1987, and Mystery Mayor. How's it going? Appreciate you guys. But no, one of the players on EG, his name is PPD, and he's known as like the saltiest player ever. Like he'll legit be salty in all chat and in tournament games. Yeah.
Dang. That's awesome though.
And so
I don't know. I kind of like that.
No, and so so one of the people on Reddit today made I don't remember what the movie title was, but it was something like "Salt the Earth," and they photoshopped his face in. It was pretty hilarious
funny,
with
dude.
all the other EG people in there.
Yeah,
it was pretty funny. But
yeah, I don't think I've ever seen someone being salty in at least like a major CS:GO tournament.
Yeah, no. What was interesting more recently, in one Dota 2 match, one of the teams had to pause because of. Hey, thanks for the follow. Demon Words, Lord Pull. Lord Pie? Lord Pie, sorry.
Lord Pie.
Demon's Word, Lord Pie. Thank you, guys. We would have a handy graphic.
We have a follow list.
Yeah.
That pops up on the bottom crawl space.
Exactly.
But it's currently broken.
It's currently broken because what it does is it
keeps looping.
Yeah. The problem is that it sees the new followers and doesn't save the fact that you have followed.
Yeah.
So then it just keeps on. Oh, there's still a new follower. Oh, there's.
You should run it again. Just run it.
Just run it.
Yeah. Just let it loop, dude.
No.
So,
you think?
Yeah, I think it'd be cool to have all the followers you follow through the stream keep popping up. You know.
Okay. Well, it won't follow. It's gonna start now. I clicked the button, guys. So it will.
So unfollow and refollow.
If you want to, I guess you can. You probably would get it.
Your name will pop up on the screen. 100%.
No. You're on the list now.
Oh,
you're on the list. It's when.
Don't do it. Never mind. Please don't unfollow.
I didn't mean it. Sorry, guys. Demon. Oh, there we go. Demon Sword Lord Pie. There we go.
Demon Sword Lord Pie.
What's up, Raul? Raul Leafy.
Oh, we got
in here as well.
Raw Leafy in here too.
Leafy.
We hit. You know what? We'll talk about it later. Anyway, continuing on. Right. So anyway, we have Scream.
No. Hold up. I was saying something to Dota. Okay, so
Dota, salty guy.
Yeah. No. But this is a different match.
Okay.
It's before First Blood, and so someone had it was real weird. So they pause, right? And they say pause, please, and they say sorry, we have to pause.
Yeah.
But the other team takes that as sorry, we paused, and they immediately unpause and get First Blood.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So there was a big, well, not big. I mean, for the Dota scene, it was low to medium. But
low to medium scandal.
It was a low to medium scandal. I think they ended up with like reduced draft time on the next day or something like that. But yeah, because they were like, because I mean, if watching the video yourself, you can really see. Oh, I mean, that's kind of confusing.
Yeah.
So, it's whatever.
But oh yeah, that reminds me. There was a game recently, a Counter-Strike game, in which one of the players was getting DDoSed.
Yeah.
And they paused the game for like half an hour, and he literally took his computer to another person's house.
Nice.
And they continued the game. It was like a half-hour pause.
That's how you do it, honestly.
I was watching it on Room on Fire.
How you drop it. You remember that video?
Nope, don't remember it.
Oh, you don't?
Oh, I remember that video.
There you go. There you go.
Zach
You
got
it.
naked in a video one time.
I did. It was great.
For a high school video.
People
a
were
high
upset.
school
People
promo
were upset.
video.
People were
I said
upset.
promo, not porno, by the way. That'd be weird.
Sorry, Best Buy guy. I told my computer science teacher that day.
Oh, God.
She was like, "Oh my God, that dude should have been fired."
Should we tell a story? It's a good story.
You want to? We told that on the first night, and that's not recorded.
Okay, well,
so
tell
I guess
it.
we gotta tell
You
it.
do
All
it.
right.
So
first night. Are we actually getting lag?
we only have 49 drop frames. I'm hoping you're not getting lag.
OBS is flashing yellow down in the bottom right, whatever that means.
I don't know.
But hold up, give me a second. I'm gonna change something a little bit real quick, guys. Give me a second.
I'll keep story going. All right.
Yep.
First night, we're gonna do our stream. First off, that was a great stream.
It was
probably our
and we
best
didn't record
stream.
it.
We didn't record it. We didn't have the past broadcast turned on for Twitch, so it's gone forever.
Yep.
Like whoever saw it, and that's it. And the best part is, no one was in our Twitch stream watching it.
Yeah.
Just us two. So we have like the funnest memory, right? But that night we had to go. We only had one webcam. We had one nice webcam, one of the ones we have now, and one really crappy webcam, right?
Yeah.
So we went to Best Buy right on the road from my house, and we run in. It's really crowded in there.
Thanks for following. It's me.
So we run in there. We do some research on webcams while we're standing in Best Buy, try to figure out which one we want. And to find one, right?
Yeah.
We're thinking, okay. Excuse me, I got a burp. God, here it comes. I can feel it.
Uh-oh. Your family told us not to do that.
It went away. No,
they said don't burp on stream tonight.
we
said don't pick your nose.
We were gonna build a computer, like a dedicated streaming computer.
Yeah.
Which is right back there, by the way. I know you can't see it currently, but it's back there.
Yes. To answer, Green Pencil. Yes, it was my terrible webcam.
Right. So we were gonna build a computer that night.
Mm-hmm.
Before we started, doing this, and we went and we asked some guys like, "Hey, you guys have canned air?"
Oh yeah, that's how that started.
Right, that's just how it started. Right, we go, "Hey, do you guys have like canned air?" And he was like, or we said like compressed air, canned air.
Yeah, we said compressed.
We said compressed air, right?
Because people don't know what compressed air is. They're like,
and a little background about where we live. We don't necessarily
live. Is this cheese?
We don't. Is this air cheese? Is this cheese whiz?
Air cheese.
No, we didn't really live in like the best part of town.
Right.
It's not
Some
awful.
would call it the worst.
It's one of the worst sides of town. Right. So
I don't know, man.
Granted.
No, you remember working that choir concert? I don't want the area around there.
Yeah.
Ooh. I don't want to get stuck in that.
Let's just say I know some people who have been in jail a few times, like throughout the period of high school.
Right. Yep.
Anyway, so the people who work at Best Buy here aren't necessarily the most intelligent / brightest people we know.
Right.
I wouldn't call them either of those.
Right.
Anyway, so
I can't talk. I barely scrape by on the top 5%.
So we asked this guy. We go, "Hey, do you have compressed air, right?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "What that?" And I'm like, like compressed air to like clean out computers, like dust stuff out." And he was like,
he goes, well, "Let me look it up."
Yeah. So like we walk across to the Geek Squad, right, which is a whole other topic on its own.
No. You're missing this up. You're mixing it up.
Wait.
All right. So it was a different guy than the guy that we originally talked about. So he walks over, and he goes, he posts up at the computer next to the tablets, right? So we walk by past all the Windows tablets that are half beaten up because people can't treat displays right. Yeah, pretty much.
This is a Windows. Can you bend this tablet? It's a transformer. I don't know what it does.
So anyway, okay, Google, transform. So anyway, so he posts up the computer, right? And he goes. So I love looking up an item means opening up BestBuy.com and searching the thing. So he searches canned air. He searches canned air.
He searched compressed air, and he asked us how to spell compressed. He was like, "What is it?"
There's only one item there, and it's what we're looking for, right? So he calls over another employee. He goes, "Hey, where's this?" And they go, "Oh, you mean canned air? It's right there."
It's literally right in front of us.
So we're like, "Oh, okay." So we grab that, and then
it's somewhere in my room.
Yeah, we had 2 bottles. Oh, here's one.
There's the compressed air from that night. You guys are witnessing it firsthand. Not even used it.
exactly. So anyway, so he goes, what's it called? So then we walk over and we're looking for webcams. We're trying to find like a duplicate of the one that we already have.
Yeah.
And so we're looking around and we're kind of asking, or we're kind of wondering. So
both like on our phones.
yeah,
like
yeah, exactly. Please don't talk to me. Just let me.
Yeah.
Like
It's
you're in
like
fries.
being at Fry's.
It's like being at Fry's.
It's like you walk over, look at like a processor.
Yeah.
Guys, you need help? No, dude, I
No,
got this.
no,
I got
no.
this. I'll call you when I'm ready
yeah, exactly.
to take my thing to the
you
front.
can, you can write your name on it, whatever. So anyway, so we call. So Brisheezy's like, hey, let me go get a guy, and he goes, oh, hey, I know that dude from high school. He was stupid.
Yeah, basically.
So we call him over.
He was like super thug turned like wannabe thug,
Yeah, yeah. So we call him over.
Dressed in a Best Buy uniform.
Yeah. We call him over, and he goes, Dick Lover keeps joining and leaving, I think.
I miss Dick Lover.
Right?
Me and Dick Lover go way back. We had like a really lovey relationship.
Exactly.
Like just Dick loving.
So anyway,
really great.
So he comes over, and he's like, he goes, oh, so you want this webcam? We're like, yeah. He goes, what do you guys making, a porno?
My first response was yes, that was it. No, but no, we continue with no, like, we do like video game streams and stuff.
He goes, oh, you guys play on like an Xbox or PS4?
I think I asked about Call of Duty, something like that.
Yeah.
We're like, oh no, we play on the computer, right? And
he goes,
at this point, he's walking us over to the register to check us out.
Yeah.
So he starts going, I have a gaming desktop.
Yeah.
Or something like that, and he goes, yeah, it was like $6,000. And at this point,
what?
Wait, okay, literally, we're standing there, and me and Zach,
it's like this.
we're looking at the guy, and he's like, oh, I have a $6,000 game PC. We were just like that literally, like, I turned and I was like, what is this guy talking about? Right?
Yeah, right.
He was like, oh. I was like, well, like what brand? Like, we were both like genuinely interested for at least for like the first like 4 lines of the conversation, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He goes, oh, it's a Razer, and I was like, okay.
Razer doesn't make desktops.
Yeah.
But so keep on going.
But we continued. So he was like, yeah,
it's got an NVIDIA 420.
He said it had an NVIDIA GX 420.
Yeah. So what is that? What does that even mean?
Or like NVIDIA X 420.
Yeah.
Or NVIDIA 420X, but it's something like that. I was like, well, I don't know what that means. But we have a 430 over there.
Yeah.
NVIDIA GT 430.
It's absolute
and it's
crap.
Asshole.
So if you're running a gaming rig on whatever a GX 420 is,
yeah,
you're sorely mistaken.
Right. So then he continues on. He's like, yeah, I have 6 terabytes of hard drive space on my computer. I was like, that costs like $150 at the most, right, for 6 terabytes of space. Right. But he keeps going on. He's like, oh yeah, I have 32 gigs of RAM on my computer too. And I was like, I was like, that's kind of overkill, but all right. And I was like, so what part of your computer was like $6,000? He's like, oh, it has like a really nice tower, like Lowe's and stuff with the Razer logo. And I was like,
wow, okay.
Right. So me and Zach are sitting there, right? Like,
right.
We didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
We're just like, all right. So we continue checking out our stuff. And he's like, yeah, blah blah. I was like, oh,
No, where he said Call of Duty is he goes, yeah, but I don't even use it. I just play Call of Duty on my Xbox. What the hell?
Right. And so I mean, we knew this guy was lying through his teeth, but we didn't want to say anything, right? So we start, we get our stuff and walk out of Best Buy.
The moment we weren't even out of Best Buy. The moment we walked away from this guy, we turned to each other. That dude's talking out his ass.
Well, I think we both realized it, but when we walked away, it was like we can confront this, right?
Yeah. Oh my
get
God.
outside. We're like, we should go back in there right now.
Right? No, we were like, dude, do you know who you're talking to? Watch our stream tonight. There's 2 monitors there, a computer right here that I lugged from my house, an iMac.
It's like I'm pretty certain every computer in this room, which we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We're counting that computer all the way out there.
Yeah,
that's not done yet.
It's not done yet, but even that wouldn't cost $6,000.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
Like, and
definitely not, because then that would become your computer.
But anyway, that whole night.
It does cost close to $6,000.
What's the next topic?
ATEM 2ME production studio. Please buy it for us.
800%.
Please buy it.
All right. Anyway,
next topic. We're going to the next topic.
Out of the rant. Let's do it.
All right. Next up, we're talking about esports as an Olympic.
a second tier Olympic sport.
Yeah, right. I couldn't fit all that on there. Oh yeah, he has. There. Yeah, what was I gonna say? A second tier Olympic sport. You can change the. You can change the scene and resize it.
Is it a size issue?
It's a size issue. So see, your webcam is just way too big.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
There you go. Oh, hey.
That's me.
Face full of Brisheezy.
You got a pretty mouth. I'll take it. Anyway, so eSports is now recognized as a second tier Olympic sport.
Yep.
How's that make you feel? Tell me. Talk to me.
Why?
No, I think we talked about this in a different stream.
Yeah,
about
we
how
talked about it recently.
The possibility of it becoming an Olympic sport at all, and we both kind of were on the same side of like that would be stupid. Why would we do that?
Yeah.
Like I accept that it should be.
Dick Lover's here. He spoke up.
Fuck yeah! What's up, Dick Lover? Dude, you kept leaving and coming back. We're really worried about you.
Exactly. Welcome back. Thank
All
you for
right,
watching. So anyway, we talked about this recently, and the general conception here was...
Is the crawl broken?
Is the crawl broken? It's been broken for the entire stream. Whenever I restarted it, it was broken.
Oh, okay. All right, so...
And you know what? We're gonna. I'm the follower's messing up my funny man. I'm quitting the follower. We're restarting, guys. Sorry, we're down to 140 right now. So Casper Connect, initialize background components, display time, show topics, advanced topics.
There we go.
There we go. All right. Begin IRC bot. Hey, say something in chat. All right, we just gotta register that you're a user. Like we said, we talked about Twitch IRC already today. Anyway,
yeah. So Olympic sports, esports, where do they belong? Why do they not belong there? Why do they belong there?
Because I mean, first of all, we've talked about this before. The Olympics is feats of physical strength.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't even about, it can be as big as football. It can fill up a basketball arena.
Yeah.
This is this is the Olympics. You have swimming. You have how far can you throw a ball?
Yeah.
I mean, it's all feats of physical strength.
Mm-hmm.
So why esports should be, bitch, don't fucking error on me. What is this doing?
Zach has all of his code just like completely
Yeah,
crapping out
if you guys
right
don't
now.
know, so what's happening is, hold up, let me see. I'm sorry, guys. So what's happening is I actually have this running on a debug build on Visual Studio right now, just so I can get fun topics. So you can keep on talking. You can keep on talking.
All right, so Olympic sports. All right, so I got, kind of like where Renhaka was going with it. It's about physical strength,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that esports is not a sport because, it doesn't involve physical strength or what, like nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
It's like taking golf and like putting it next to basketball,
Yeah.
While they're both a sport, they entail two different things.
Yeah.
So while esports is still a sport, doesn't necessarily mean it's an Olympic sport.
Right.
Hold
the phone on that. I got a break real quick.
You leave by myself?
I'm sorry. Entertain the chat. Talk with the chat.
All right, I'm taking questions right now. Ask me a question. Do it. 20% content, 80% technical difficulties. You're killing me. Don't do that. I don't like that. But yeah, so it's not really about. Oh, he's back. I'm about to start talking. It's not really about strength, blah blah, and when it comes to esports, but Olympics is more about feats, especially going back to like when it was first created. You see the the man with the world on his shoulders or whatever, like holding the big balls, or people throwing trees across, holding the big balls. People throwing people throwing trees across like the country, like that's what the Olympics was like.
You have a trash can?
In the bathroom.
Oh, what the hell?
Why do I keep trash in my bedroom, dude?
You keep it already.
Right, so
Keeping a trash graphics card.
I think it's important to think about the audience, because people, idiots who watch football are like, "Watch football,"
Because people idiots. I think that's supposed to be idiots.
people. I see idiots.
Diots. It probably is diots.
Anyway, so that's not really what it's about, and
Hey
that's
guys,
why I do not
how's it
think
going?
esports should be in the Olympic arenas.
Yeah, I mean neither do I. And
I think it's cool that's becoming more mainstream, and people kind of starting to accept it as a sport, but I don't think it's an Olympic sport. It doesn't necessarily have to do with like feats of anything.
And I don't think it needs to be, and I don't think that esports should be striving to be like regular sports, because we're not. We should just become our own thing and get our own channel and bring back G4. Just kidding.
That sounded kind of mean.
What?
And bring back G4.
Well, I mean,
Like-
it went downhill.
Yeah.
Long time
Anyway,
ago.
You want to move on to the next topic? We can. I'm down.
Yeah. Just give me a second. I gotta. I'm still trying to figure out what's wrong with this error.
Best time to do it.
Null reference exception
I don't
was
think you saw
unhandled.
what Green Pencil put, but
No, what?
20% content, 80% technical
Yeah, pretty
difficulties.
much. Pretty much.
I think we're on like 110 now.
No, it's more like 20% content. It's more like 20% content, 70% technical problems. No, okay, all right. 10% content, 80% technical problems, and then another 10% whatever the hell you feel like talking about.
Yeah. Ranting.
Pretty much, yeah. Why is
But-
this not working correctly?
Next topic coming up, which won't be advanced yet. But we talked about last week about how the FCC wanted to change the definition of broadband internet / broadband speed.
Yeah.
So it was finally declared. It's finally happening. Just as they said they wanted. We will now have bare minimum 25 up and 3 down, as opposed to our 4 up and 1 down.
Yeah. Well, and so this is,
Or rather,
we're
4
talking
down
about
and 1 up.
we're talking about the distinction of this should be noted, like, so it's not saying that all ISPs need to bump their speeds up to that. It's saying that if your speed is below that, you cannot call it broadband.
Yeah. Also, someone pointed out in a Reddit thread, I'm sorry I don't remember, that Comcast already doesn't call their internet broadband. They call it high-speed internet,
Yeah.
which, as according to the FCC, is interchangeable with broadband. Just want to point that out.
Good.
Which is
It
good.
should be, because
Yeah.
I mean that's what people think of broadband as.
Yeah.
So good.
But but the thing I really want to talk about is that really where it should be though? For how much of a necessity, at least in America, internet is a necessity with in every field, be it work or school or relationships or any type of social media, like building a network.
Applying for jobs.
Yeah,
Email is a necessity right now already.
I email. I don't think I've ever written a letter by hand.
Oh God, why
I don't
would you?
think
No,
I've-
I did one.
I've never even used my hands.
I did one.
I wrote a letter to somebody for graduation money.
I wrote one in elementary school. I wrote it to
To
the
a soldier.
president. To the
The
president.
president.
Yeah.
Oh. Who was the president? Was that George Bush?
Yes.
That was second George Bush, right?
Second. We were never there
Second.
for.
Yeah.
first.
Okay, I was making sure. Who was before that?
Clinton. Yeah.
Clinton, yeah.
Or as 30 Rock calls it, President Interbush.
But yeah, I think I wrote a letter to a soldier one time, but it's all right. I don't know if he ever read it, but regardless, are we gonna say that 25 down and 3 up is even enough? This day and age, at least for how much of a necessity the internet is.
Well, one FCC employee seems to think not. Hashtag segue.
Don't know the name.
Don't know
of
the
the girl. I can look it up. 1 second. Let's see. Here we go. FCC Commissioner Jessica Rosen-Warcel. Don't know if I said that right, but she said that she thinks the broadband threshold should be 100 up, so 100 down. Oh, she didn't say anything else. She didn't say about yeah, 100 down. That's
100
it.
down.
Didn't say anything about up, but
Yeah, I mean, I get most people won't use that much up.
yeah,
We will. We're streamers.
yeah. But apparently,
Twitch.tv/TwoToTango.
yeah. According to the 2014 Save the Internet report, Korea tops the global charts with the average download speed of 23.6.
Who does?
Korea.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so.
I figured out what it was, guys. Twitch was yelling at me for sending messages in rapid succession.
Are we good to
It's
go
all
now?
good. Yep, we should be good to go. So we're
I
technically
don't understand these American in-jokes.
American in-jokes. Which American
Oh, okay.
in-jokes? Which American in-joke?
I don't understand.
You don't understand. What do you understand about? We understand. We understand. What's the UK?
I'm lost.
You're speaking some broken English there right now. All right. Anyway, what were we talking about?
FCC.
Right. What's on the topic list?
Well, the FCC won't let me be your let me be me, so let me see.
Right up there. Right up there.
Right.
Right there. Right. Oh, hey, let's go. Right there, guys. Right there. That's our thing. But anyway, yeah, what can I say? I'm glad.
Yeah.
I don't know if son of a bitch, what is wrong with you?
What are we getting?
Well, we're getting a null reference exception because literally the message that where's my keyboard? The message that we're receiving from Twitch, right? It says let me put up on this one.
Because you were sending.
It says your message was
Message
not
too
sent
quickly.
because you were sending messages too quickly.
Gotta find how long it takes, or how, like what the.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, what
I
we're
have
allowed
it
to do.
1,000 seconds right now.
What?
Sorry, 1,000 milliseconds.
Oh, okay.
We'll try a 5-second delay.
Anyway, so it's good that we're pushing that now.
Yep.
Granted, it's not the best. I mean, better than it was for sure.
I mean, well,
it's more than quadrupled what it was.
the thing is that we're starting to see rumbles. The thing is, there's going to be a change whenever you see rumbles from the general public, right?
Yeah.
And we're starting to see those rumbles slowly but surely. We're losing people, are we?
Yeah.
We've lost people. I'm so sorry, people.
Yeah, because you.
Effing up crap. I know.
It's all right.
But we need to
I
get.
think it was the ranting.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably.
We'll be all right.
But we need to get people to start wanting to. Where's Mythic Llama?
I don't know. Our one mod isn't here today.
Yeah. We need to get people to start wanting. What's it called? We need to get people to start wanting higher speeds,
Mhm.
and I think they already do, and I think they're already starting to get there.
Mm-hmm.
With the help of Netflix and Hulu and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and the fact that people are sitting at home going, "Why is the internet so slow?"
I
But
do that everywhere.
yeah, pretty much.
Even when my internet's not slow, I'm like, oh, why it's not so fast?
Oh yes, JTV didn't yell at us anymore.
We did it. We're good.
Justin TV, what an antiquated thing. But anyway, sorry Twitch, we love you. What were we? I mean, I guess
we're about to move on to the next
okay,
topic,
good.
which will be AMD's new line of GPUs coming out with, called the Arctic Line, or sorry,
Arctic Island, right?
Sorry.
They need to dispel the heat. Every single time I hear about AMD graphics cards, I hear, oh, they're gonna burn down your house.
Well, that's what I hear about any AMD product.
Yeah, I guess so.
Cooling
isn't necessarily a priority over at AMD.
Actually, recently I switched from AMD to Intel processor because it was getting too hot for my computer. Which is odd because he has the same processor I do, and his is supposedly fine.
Mine will max at 60.
Mine maxed at like 67 when I was streaming and playing, but I also have 2 monitors. I'm not sure what that is. If that's an issue.
I got 2 monitors.
2 monitors as well. 2 better than well.
Yeah, bigger technically.
Yeah.
Well, and then also, I was in fact it maxed at 60 while I had all 8 cores at 100.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I don't know. Do you have a stock cooler?
Yep.
I don't know. Switch to Intel, got liquid cooling. We're good now.
We're all good.
At least from my own experience, I can confirm that AMD does get hot.
Feeling hot, hot, hot.
But yeah, so the reason I want to talk about this today is that we have AMD releasing a new line of GPU.
Yep.
But we also have AMD. We talked about last week. They're kind of going under
flopping.
a little bit. Yeah, they're starting to flop a little bit. Their sales at the end of the year weren't very large or high.
Yeah.
Don't we have a transition for that of some sort? I don't know.
No, we're not going to use that transition. I hate that transition.
I just want to see the line go down.
What line go down?
The AMD line go down.
No, we're not going to do that. Though I am going to do a little bit of research here. It was funny. I sent you a message during the day. The day right after we had talked about it. So we talked about this last Monday.
Yeah.
Oh no, someone joined and left.
So we're boring.
I know. But we had talked about this, is that they had dropped, we've seen a steady drop and stuff like that. But the day after that, the Dow Jones was down, NASDAQ was down, but AMD was up.
Yeah.
They were all down like 2 or 3%, which is big.
Yeah.
And AMD was up, 3 to 4.
Yeah.
Which was pretty incredible.
Yeah, they went up like the next day, and I heard that was. Did we talk about it? They might be getting bought out by a Chinese company of some sort.
Yeah, yeah. So it's worth mentioning that they're nowhere near. They took a steep dive in October. We went down from about $4 and a quarter. We went all the way down to about $2.50, and we're just now, I believe, starting to work our way back. We closed at $2.67 today. But like we said before, I mean, this is seeing better graphics cards is going to be good for competition.
Yeah.
And that's the main thing that we want, and that's what we want to do to keep computer prices cheap. So,
I agree.
I mean, there wasn't much to say on this topic yet. We don't have any specs on it or anything like that. And
yeah, there's not much released about it. We do know that it will be under the 400 series name now.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to bring it up. Because like I said,
we're following up on our last.
Yeah, following up about what we talked about last time is that, they've seen better days,
right?
So
yeah,
I don't know if this is a pursuit like to push back up.
Yeah,
like we need to do something now, or if this is like something that they've been working on for a while, and they're finally ready to release it, or if it's like oh shit, like we need to get something done soon, and so look at our new GPUs,
Yeah. So, I mean,
it's not just a GPU company, but...
Yeah, processor and stuff like that. But anyway. All right, so now we're on to our next topic, which would be the Raspberry Pi 2. I haven't looked at the spec sheet for it, but I know that it's enabling Windows 10, which is very interesting because previously pretty much you found Linux on it.
Yeah.
Which I wasn't very much opposed to, but it's for those that don't know what a Raspberry Pi is famous for, it's a very small card.
Let's see.
It runs an operating system, and you can interface it with an Arduino and stuff like that. There you go. There's a picture of it. So you see you have the communication ports on the top. You have some USBs, some Ethernet. It's real tiny.
It's like the size of a pack of gum.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's real great for any type of more heavier processing than you want to do on like an Arduino, or if you want to interface it and have like a graphical user interface. So like I had thought about using it in combination with an Arduino for like reading RFID tags to check stuff out, but you still have the display of the Linux system showing stuff.
Why is this
What? So anyway, yeah, because Zach made it. That's why. So anyway, but can we hit up the other link?
Yeah.
We're gonna show our script on TV.
No.
We got crossfade real quick, guys.
I'm glad you pointed that out. How about pop that up there?
Yeah, exactly. So, a bunch of Lego people.
Yeah.
Let's see what the specs say, though.
You see, we get a quad core system.
Broadcom CPU.
With a gig of RAM. What else? What else we got here?
Hayes, how's it going? XX Turtle Technology XX.
XX Turtle Technology. It's a badass name.
I know.
Turtle Technology.
Turtle Technology.
But yeah, so we have.
I'm sorry, Turtle Technology. We just got done talking about Comcast speeds, so.
Oh. God, Comcast needs some aloe vera now. I'll be right back. I got some in my bathroom. No, but basically, what want to point out is that we're getting a lot more power, a lot more performance out of
in a small chip.
A small chip, which we've seen with previous technologies.
Yeah.
When I have hard drives that could only hold 512 megabytes of data.
Whoa! You won't need any more than that,
right?
sir.
And now I have hard drives that hold 3 terabytes.
Pause the phone.
Solid-state drives that hold 3 terabytes.
All right. Did you see? And I gotta be careful about this.
All right.
Did you see the big game?
The big game.
The big game. Mm-hmm. You can't call it by its name. That's illegal.
The big game.
The big game that happened yesterday.
The big game.
Oh, come on.
The
big game that you buy wings for, have some friends over, a couple of brewskis. You can check your phone.
Big game.
Are you serious? You don't know what I'm talking about?
What was yesterday?
It's football.
Super Bowl.
No, you can't say that. You can't say that. Don't get angry at us.
The big game.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about Super Bowl. I'm talking about something else.
Right.
The big game.
Yeah, you can't say that. They'll get angry at us. You haven't noticed that?
Mm-mm.
The NFL doesn't let anyone call it the other word.
I wasn't talking about. That was an accident. I didn't mean. I'm talking about something else.
Yeah.
I thought it was all at the same time. But yeah, the big game.
Yeah, exactly. The bowl that's super. So if you notice all the advertisements that you hear like on radio, Mattress Furniture. Hey guys, come on down to buy a new couch today for the big game.
Match man.
Yeah. So, I mean, I tried to buy wings from both Buffalo Wild Wings and Wingstop the day of like a retard.
Yeah.
Because I told my dad, I'm like, dude, we need to buy them early if we want wings. We ended up getting Domino's.
Yeah.
But anyway, so you look on there.
Did you watch the game?
No, I just got the free food that came with it.
Oh, okay.
So anyway,
we watched I watched halftime show and that was it.
Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, you click on it and it's like, we got all your wings for the big game here.
Okay.
We're your one-stop shop for the big game. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Did you see the Super Bowl commercial of, I think it was the Today Show, where they had like a flashback?
No.
Oh my God, they had a flashback of there's like people on the Today Show, and they were like
I don't know what
the producers or someone had set up a email address for people to start sending in emails to, right? And so they're discussing it on the air. They're like, I don't know what that A with the circle around it is. Like, I don't know how to say it. So and so said that it's an at. So what does that mean? So they go, so what does that mean? Is info@todayshow.com. and so it's watching them, and they're like, so do people like write a letter to that or something like that? I was like, oh my God.
Dang, that's
right?
crazy.
Yeah, that was like, I think probably early 90s. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then they cut away and it was a car commercial.
Yeah.
It was actually a car commercial.
Yeah. No, but going back to what I was saying is that, we have such a, we see it a lot with technology of, like, even back then you had big machines
Yeah.
that would
Remember
hold
computers that took
like
up houses.
3 megabytes of
Of information.
and they were as big as this room. Like they were like servers long, and now we have like 100 terabytes in like a little package like this. So seeing like technology progress and be brought to you in like smaller portions with just as large of an impact is starting to become pretty common.
Yeah.
We saw like USB drives go up, at least as I was growing up, was one of the things that happened. Going to school with like a 2 gig USB drive, and now I have like 128 gig USB drive. Or I have a terabyte. I have a terabyte external hard drive that I just keep in my back pocket because it's small enough to keep in my back pocket.
Pretty much,
so I think it's. I think it's really cool that we kind of pushing the boundaries, especially something like the Raspberry Pi, which is a tiny computer.
It's tiny, and one of the main selling points is that it was cheap.
Yeah.
Those things could be bought for $40.
Yeah.
And it's very easy to interface and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to it. I might pick up
I'm
one
a little
myself.
confused, though, because like Windows, how much room did they have on them? Like, did they have onboard memory?
Well, you got to think, if you go back to the Windows 10 article, it's a version of Windows 10.
Oh, okay.
The memory is in an SD card. So you can have, your 16 gigabyte, 32 gigabyte SD cards. But nonetheless, what's it called? Nonetheless, I forgot what I was about to say.
Nonetheless, it's still awesome that we're doing this.
No. But nonetheless, they're making a version of Windows. So there's Windows.
Okay.
So if you forget, Windows 10 is called Windows 10, whether it's on your phone, your tablet, or your PC, or a Raspberry Pi in this case as well.
Gotcha.
So I guess. All right, we want to continue on to our thinker topic.
Sure. This is something that
This is the last topic of the day, and it's our thinker topic. That's going to be a trend from now on. # thinker topic.
The thread of AI.
Is it still say thread?
When you restarted it.
I'm not going to do it.
Well, say threat of AI,
The
but basically
threat of AI. You want to crossfade?
Oh, yeah. It's because I don't have it right in front of me like you do.
Sorry. By the way, guys, this is the symbol for crossfade. It's because if you look on a video switcher, there's the T-bar that you use for crossfading. So every time I say crossfade, I make the motion.
You want to crossfade?
Yeah, you want to crossfade, exactly.
Anyway, so we have recently Bill Gates teaming up with Stephen Hawking and Elon Musk of Tesla and SpaceX.
The big guys.
Right. And they're warning people about the progress,
impending doom that is AI.
Of artificial intelligence, right? So I don't really want to talk about how...
I don't think there's going to be that much doom. I don't think they're going to make a sequel.
I don't really want to talk about how, like, AI is an issue right now.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it is. I don't think it will for a long time.
Yeah.
Not at least not immediately soon, or soon at all, to be honest.
Yeah.
But regardless, just what if? You know what I mean? What happens
is a big question.
if this happens? Because we already have things like, we're getting into like self-driving cars, which is a form of AI.
Yeah.
We're getting into, software writing bots that learn and think on their own.
The thing that scares me the most is if we go to talk about somewhere like, if we let them onto the internet and they're smart and they learn, good God, don't point them in the direction of Facebook.
Right.
Because they will be able to skim everyone's information.
Yeah.
It's funny. Have you kept up with Parks and Rec?
No.
Oh.
Haven't started it. I was gonna binge watch it all the time.
What? All right. So you know the company from last season, Grizzle.
Yeah.
They got the free Wi-Fi from.
Yeah.
So in this latest season, spoilers, they start data mining people. And so everyone is one of the lines, right? It's this guy, and they're getting a tour of the Grizzle campus, and it's we're working on this sweet new app, right, where we monitor your text and your heart rate and blah blah blah. And you know how your camera is always on even if you're not using it, and we watch your facial features, So if you're in a bad move, we can say, geolocate you to the nearest cup of Java. Or if you're in a happy mood, we can geo-nudge you to the sweetest coffee shop. So the character Ben Wyatt, he goes, so this is a coffee selling app. Yeah, we're working with Starbucks.
That's great.
Yeah.
Works. But yeah, so like, you know, what do you think? Like, do you think AI is a threat as of right now?
You know,
or are they
as of right now, not
in
at
the
all.
in the immediate future?
In the immediate future, I'm not very sure.
Or even to say as far as your lifetime?
I'm gonna say no, just because.
I'm hoping we still have like 60 years left.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Well, for one, right, if we look at, as if it wasn't apparent from our multiple sci-fi movies that we have, I don't think that people are going to let AI get like an AI like we'd see in the sci-fi movie that's a real danger to humankind.
Yeah.
I think everyone is well aware that that could be a threat.
Unplug it.
Well, I mean, it's just it's like the hacking scene from NCIS.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they're hacking us. Scoot over. Let me type on the keyboard. And
They're
then the
both typing at the same keyboard.
The guy walks over and unplugs the computer to finish it off.
Yeah.
But I don't think that it's going to be a threat anytime soon.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, you know, we see these. I mean, we see huge philanthropists and money spenders, you know, talking. And I mean, I guess it should say something that they're the ones who are telling us to be warned.
Mm-hmm.
But once again, they're just like always. They're just warning us. Well, not like always. They're just warning us. Oh, I mean, what does that mean? What are we gonna do with that?
Does it mean,
you know?
does it mean it's a real issue? You know?
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, you've had people warning about everything. For example, global warming. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really believe in global warming because, you know, if scientifically there's a trend of global warming and global cooling over
Don't
like
say
every
that.
like
Don't-
2,000 years.
Don't say that.
I know. I don't believe in global warming. Whatever.
What?
But
Oh no! Don't say that. Don't say that.
you know, it's all about trends. But either way, there's no like super hardcore evidence that anything is gonna happen with AI. You know what I mean?
Right. All right. User question. Hold up. You guys hear about Monty Oum?
Don't know who that is.
Yeah. So no. If you wanna message us right now, hit us up.
Let's see who this is.
Yeah, we're working on the Googles.
Oh, he was the guy who made Red vs. Blue. One of the animators for Rooster Teeth. He passed away recently.
Oh, that's
I
sad.
heard about that today. Let me see if there's a reason why. I don't know the reason why. I heard about it today. Someone was talking about it on Summit Stream.
Yeah.
Um,
We have the donation.
yeah. Apparently, he had a severe allergic reaction during a simple medical procedure,
Yeah.
in which resulted in him going into a coma, and I guess he ended up passing away.
Oh, that's sad.
He was 33 years old.
That's too young.
Yeah, that's sad. God,
And I
crying
mean,
on
I
stream.
guess he's a prominent member of. I mean, you know, if he's
He
part
was,
of
he was
Rooster
one of the
Teeth-
main animators for Rooster Teeth, and you know, more specifically Red vs. Blue,
Mhm.
which is I don't know if you've seen on Netflix. It's basically it's like a Halo series, Red Team vs.
Yeah,
Blue Team.
yeah. So
So-
I'd say that makes him a prominent member of the.
Yeah, it's very
Of the
it's
internet.
always unfortunate to lose like, you know, regardless. I didn't know who he was till right now, but
Yeah.
it's always unfortunate to lose a member of the community like that.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
so thoughts
I
go out
mean-
to his family.
To his family, you know, family,
Community
friends,
as well.
community as well.
I'm sure some people are genuinely, you know, shook by it.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess that's it for our docket today, right?
I guess that's it.
That's it.
He's gonna reach
Okay,
down there
can I
and press
clear?
the button.
Exactly. Cleared of all charges, officer. Nonetheless, thank you guys for watching us. If you are here, if you did stick with us, appreciate you watching us. Please make sure to follow us. Twitch.tv/TwoToTango.
Mhm.
That's the number 2,
Mhm.
TOTANGO. We do our best to try and make these as professional as possible. I'm sorry I was a
There's
bit
always
distracted.
technical difficulties. regardless of no matter how prepared we are for it.
Pretty much.
Something always pops up.
And do you know why there are technical difficulties? It's because I don't stop. I continue to improve, and I'm not trying to be.
Yeah, if you go back and watch our VODs every week, there's something new.
It is something new. But we appreciate you guys being here. We appreciate you guys talking and chatting. We appreciate you being active. We will, as always, take questions from chat. If we had our mod here,
he would also. He's really good at interacting with us and letting us know when we need to talk about something.
And I don't know if you've seen, I showed Turtle Technology, but we do have the power to put up quotes live as well, and we can respond to them, and so everyone can know what we're responding to. That's just one of the improvements, and that's what I was working on during the stream.
We can also show followers now.
Yep.
With your avatar
your logo. Yep. Beat that Twitch alerts. So
we got the TwoToTango homebrew.
Exactly, that's what it's called. It's TwoToTango homebrew graphics. But anyway, this VOD will be on YouTube
by Wednesday at 2
p.m.
You can check out all of our other VODs on YouTube as well, which are there
below. If you look below on our profile, on our channel.
Yeah.
You'll see the big YouTube sign. Click on that; it'll take you there. We don't have a custom URL yet because we need 500 subscribers. So if you get subscribe to us on there as well, that'd be awesome. But we do our best. We try and talk about some interesting topics. If you have a topic that you can that you'd like to suggest to us,
send us a message.
Can you message on Twitch?
Yeah,
you can.
Yeah.
So send us a message. Thanks, guys. I like your hair too.
I actually did my hair today for a change. Usually I just wear my hat.
I don't have my. I had a ponytail last time. I still might do it. I'm just too lazy to do it, and I'm bad at making ponytails. But anyway, what was I in the middle of saying?
Something about following us on YouTube, subscribing on YouTube.
Yeah.
If you guys want to, send us a message.
Yeah.
With a topic you'd like to suggest. We're super open to viewer interactions, questions.
Look in the bottom left there of our corner. We have our Twitch logo looping, as well as we have our Reddit account, TwoToTango eSports.
Which you can also PM on our Reddit account.
Yep.
We frequent there. So.
But other than that, guys, I guess that's it for us. Any call-outs, any shout-outs?
I just want to say thank you to everybody who kind of came through today and
exactly
who stayed. And
it was real fun watching, people join, people left. That's gonna happen, but it was real great seeing some new faces and seeing some new interactions.
So.
But anyway, I'm Renhaka,
and I'm Brisheezy,
and this is TwoToTango. Good night, guys.